Ja, jag står tillsammans med Jonathan Mann som är programledare för CNN's Political Man. So we're just moments away from Donald Trump being sworn in as the 45th president of America. He says he's been working on this speech for months and he actually wrote it himself. What do you think that we're going to hear from him today?
It's hard to know. You know, Donald Trump is most famous as a man who speaks off the cuff in an improvised, unfiltered way. That's what Americans love most about him. But the idea that he is now going to deliver his first words as president, words that will go down in history, means there's a lot of pressure on him. It will be interesting to see. We've been told contradictory things. We've been told there will not be a specific list of promises or a specific agenda, but rather what's described as a more philosophical approach. And he's not known for that kind of thing. Whatever his strengths or weaknesses as a character, as a public figure, he's not known as a lofty thinker or a man of soaring rhetoric. So I think we're going to get a sense here of really his transition from a reality TV star to political candidate. That was a bit rocky, but now he's going from political candidate to president. And what we've been hearing in the last few weeks from him is constant reiterations of how successful he was in the campaign, how badly he beat Hillary Clinton, how surprised his opponents were. And that was repetitive, but it's also clearly inappropriate at a setting like this. So it's really going to be interesting to see really what he does.
Yeah. And it's less people here than it's usually are, and it's less than when Obama was sworn in, for example. And there's a lot of protesters here, and it's a divided country. How do you think will he address that, and how will he do that?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Not only are the crowds smaller, and they're noticeably smaller, but there are roughly 60 Democratic lawmakers who are boycotting the event, something that President Obama never saw. And there are thousands of protesters. There may be as many as 200 or more thousand protesters here in 24 hours. And that will be interesting to see, because we were told that unity would be one of the themes of this speech. And that's one of the great missed opportunities ever since the election. Usually after an American president is elected, they spend the next few weeks trying to rally the rest of the country around them. And they tend to be successful. Most Americans feel pretty good about the president-elect by Inauguration Day. Trump has not done that. He's done the opposite. He's alienated more people with tweets, with angry insults about political leaders, public personalities, government officials in other countries. And so the idea of reaching out to his opponents will really be a new and almost unprecedented thing if he does it. One more note to add to this. We were originally told that unity would be one of the themes of the speech. And then yesterday, his aides were saying, oh no, it will be America first, which is a much more familiar Trump theme, one he's much more comfortable with. It will be interesting to see, because that's really the job of this man on this day, is to unify this divided country around him.